Okay. Well, alright. So 10 days for the lantern ride to end. I think everything should be unlocked by now. Unlockable, at least. Springtime charms. As the lantern ride approaches, you and Paimon arrive at Lure Harbor, ready to enjoy the festival with old and new friends alike. Alright. There'll be something cool here for us. Go to quest. Leo celebrates and 8 adepts face a hidden calamity.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spot.
Yeah, you're from Liyue, but let's go a bit faster.
Try and stop me!
Yeah, again, something that auto starts, so I can just be walking around here. She voice?
Look, it's Hu.
Yeah?
She looks kind of troubled. Shall we go say hi?
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Stop right there, heroes!
Oh, that's a new pose.
What the? Oh, Xiangling! I was just kidding around. Happy Lantern Rite. Hope I didn't scare ya. Nah, of course not. We were just about to go say hi to Hu Tao. I noticed, which is why I stopped you. We can't disturb her now or we won't get to see the brand spanking new Director Hu.
What? What do you mean by that? Then switch.
Well, I gave her a new outfit as a gift, but she's so used to her uniform that she's hesitant to try it on. Ooh, what kind of outfit is it? A bright red one, of course.
Really
the color of prosperity and the color of Lantern Rite. But just so you're aware, Hu Tao's not really been herself lately. Whenever I invite her to hang out, she either finds an excuse not to come or spends the whole time staring into space. I've tried asking her what's wrong, but she won't even admit there's a problem. Anyway, so that outfit was my way of saying that I'm here as her friend, and I hope she'll feel better soon. Paimon was just thinking that she looked kind of troubled.
But you've never seen Hu Tao like this before? What could it possibly be? I mean, canon, haven't we met Hu Tao like 4 times? Just then, you feel something cold against your face. Someone has crept up behind you and is now covering your eyes. Guess who? So she's voiced. Or is that for me not to know who is speaking? Recognize those tones anyway? And where's Sean? Haven't I right? Sean will be so cool he doing that. I see. So our consultant is the one you missed most. Yeah. You're breaking my heart, Eagles. I was just kidding. Happy later, right? Damn, now every time there'll be somebody nuts voice. Happy later, right?
Wow,
she looks like a different character.
Is that a new outfit? It looks great!
All thanks to Xiangling. Apparently, it was custom made by a designer from Fontaine. I hope I didn't put you out too much.
Nope. The tailor happened to be in Liyue looking for a change of scenery and fresh inspiration. We got talking and really hit it off, so it was no trouble at all.
Curing you're here. Oh, that's good. Thanks again, Xiangling. You have exquisite taste.
Oh, stop! I'm just glad you like it.
So, Hu Tao, what's been bothering you? Why would you ask? Is it my tone of voice? Not as sweet and melodious as you're used to.
Your voice is as sweet as ever, Hu Tao, but we're your friends. You can't hide how you're feeling from us, no matter how hard you may try.
Alright. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise. It's just I've been struggling with a work-related thing.
Work-related? You mean the funeral parlor?
So you see, it's part of my duty as the director. Besides, it's lantern right. I don't want you worrying about me when you're supposed to be enjoying the festival. So relax, everything will be a-okay, cause Director Who will find a way.
You stressing about work? That's gotta be a first. Guess it must be something super complicated, huh?
Yep, it's a doozy. I feel like I've been banging my head against the brick wall. Let's go get Genshin. She'll know what to do. What does she have to do with the funeral parlor?
You think Kuching would be able to help?
She can at least teach Huta about work-life balance.
Good idea! Especially since it's festival season. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs is putting on a street fair with loads of cool stuff to do.
I'm not sure Genshin have fully learned how to balance work. Oh.
Forget about work for now, Hu Tao. Come have fun with us. Yeah, take some time to relax and recover your energy. Then you'll knock this thing out in no time.
I'd love to, but I'm afraid I have a meeting to get to. A real meeting. I'm not just making excuses.
Aw, really? You sure you can't get out of it?
How about this? You guys go ahead and I'll meet you at the fair when I'm done. Sounds good?
Okay, fair enough. But don't take too long. And after the fair, how about we all have a meal at Wanmin Restaurant? My treat, of course.
Kami, I could never turn down Xianling's cooking.
Me neither! Paimon's drooling already.
Sounds like a plan. Hope your meeting goes well, Hotel. Don't worry about me. Get yourselves to the fair. I'll join you as soon as I can. Media celebrates. Ada Dax face a hidden calamity. Oh, she's there. Go get yourself to the fair. I'll join you as soon as I can. If she sings at the ending, I'm not gonna read it all. She's voice either. This is the custom gift envelope stall. You can pick your preferred design, leave a custom message, and hand them out to friends and family. If you're interested in Madame Lanyan, please take a look.
I take it these coins go inside the envelope? They look a little different from regular Mora.
I didn't really pay attention, I was reading text. Oh. That's right, these are special edition fortune coins issued by the coinage office. Well, they could start making new money now then, right? There are 12 designs in total, each engraved with motifs from the Goyan sigils that represent different blessings. Take this one for example. This design is...
The sign of Vice Ravana! Yes, originally an exorcism sigil, widely used in thaumaturgy. These days, it's used as a lucky charm to prevent disaster and bring favor. Quite popular with business owners, hoping for peace and prosperity.
Vice Ravana sounds like something from Sumeru.
Oh, I interrupted you, didn't I? Oh, sorry. I just got a little carried away. I meant no offense, Lady Yuhang.
None taken, Madam Lam. Really, it's my honor to meet a member of the historic lineage. Your ancestors hailed from the 12 tribes of Shenyu Vale and were renowned for their proficiency in the mystic arts.
You flatter me, Lady Yuhang. My family are but distant relatives. We would hardly consider ourselves the true heirs to that illustrious lineage.
There's no need to be humble. Your knowledge of the Goyan sigils is very impressive. A rare find in the Leo Harbor of today. through her or not, you and your ancestors, you do your ancestors proud. And given your level of erudition in this area, I may find myself requesting your help in the future.
Well, I won't deny that I pride myself on my level of learning. So by all means, it would be my pleasure to assist the Lady Yuhong.
Ka-ching! Hard at work with the festivities as usual, huh?
Ainda, Senpaimon, it's only two. I was just thinking about you this morning, wondering if I get to see you during the festival. I hope you're keeping a reasonable work-life balance this year. Don't even go there. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has had so much to do this lantern rite. Oh, before I forget, everyone, this is Madame Lanyan, a master craftswoman from the Chenyu Vale Artisans Association. She kindly agreed to help the Ministry of Civil Affairs with this year's street fair. In a short while, you'll get to see her work.
Wow, nice to meet you, Madame Lan.
Madame Lan, allow me to introduce...
The Traveler, his buddy Paimon, and Xiangling. Hello!
It seems like you're getting carried away again, Madame Lan.
Oh, sorry. Interrupted again, didn't I? It's just quite exciting. Meeting these three people I've heard so much about. I never imagined I'd get the chance.
I think you mean 2 people, right? I'm just a chef. A good one, but it's not that much to get excited about. You don't need to include me just to be polite.
Oh, I beg to differ. The first meal I ate in Liyue Harbor was at Wanmin Restaurant. Xiangling's cooking gave my taste buds plenty to be excited about.
Hello, Madame Lan. Nice to meet you, Master Craftswoman.
Please, call me Lanyan. And I'm no master craftswoman. Just a humble maker of handicrafts.
What does she do? I'm sure anyone who's seen your work would disagree. Speaking of which, I'm sure you all like to see it. Why don't you come with me and I'll show you? I need to search online afterwards if there are people around. Oh, Leo, maybe. Is it just a tree, just this time? Here it is. This is a game for the street fair, where you duel with random figures. It's called Immortal Combat. There are 8 random figures in total, and thanks to some ingenious design work, they can move around on their own. Madame Lan took inspiration from the legend of the 8 adepts. Astonishing, isn't it?
Sounds amazing! But what are the 8 adepts? Are they like adepti?
They're not actual adepti, but 8 legendary people said to have had adeptus-like abilities, which earned them the title of the 8 adepts.
Wow, Paimon's never heard that story before.
They were only around for a short time, and it was 2,000 or 3,000 years ago, so their stories aren't nearly as well known as those of the actual adepti. Also, did you notice this year's Minxiao lantern when you arrived at the harbor? Was I supposed to enter through the harbor? Oh no, it's a large
like
thing.
A huge
okay,
tree, right?
large thing. Okay. Yes, it said that during the Arco War period, there was a divine mountain in Liyue with a giant tree on its summit. A tree who was also a god named Taodo.
Oh,
so
I
it
think
is
I heard that one from a storyteller once.
on that
The
side.
sanctification
tree.
of Tao Du. So Tao Du is the giant tree?
This tree was also a god? Correct? Back then, people thought that behind Taodo was the realm of the dead, and if you committed grave sins in life, your soul would be unable to pass beyond that tree into the afterlife.
Even today, in my hometown, people still say things like, "You'll never cross Mount Taodu when you die." It's very insulting, though, so don't go around repeating it.
When the Archon War arrived, Taodo was dragged into the fighting, disturbing the realm of the dead. The boundary between life and death became blurred, and death began to encroach on the realm of the living. We don't have many ghosts outside Liyue, right? Is that why we have ghosts here?
Oh no! And then what?
That's where the sanctification of Taodu comes in. The 8 adepts rose up to solve the crisis and laid down a great magic array to purify Taodu.
Exactly after that, Taodu's remains sank into the ley lines and became a border, separating the living of Liyue from the dead.
Wait! The border? The border between life and death? That's where it comes from?
Well, you're talking like we've seen the border.
So the legends say, but who knows if it's true?
Those 8 adepts must be super powerful if they could purify a god. Are we sure they weren't just adepti?
Just at that time.
Yep. And in fact, their tale specifically emphasizes that most of them were ordinary humans.
If I remember right, they were from several groups that joined forces. A Guixiang one, a Lianxiang one, and...
Right, the 3 hermits of Guizhang, the 2 sages of Lianshan, and the 3 beasts of Taodu. Collectively, the 8 adepts. The mainstream narrative holds that the Guizhang hermits and the Lianshan sages were human.
Okay, but the beasts weren't, right? I know one of the hermits was Wind Reader, said to be the founder of the ancient art of Chimen, divination. If I'm not mistaken, he hailed from the 12 tribes of Chinyu Vale. His descendants became the Lan clan and kept the art of Chimen divination alive. Madame Lan, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's certainly what the clan genealogies claim. Although my personal knowledge of Chiman divination is very patchy.
The second hermit's story is somewhat more amusing. He mastered the art of fishing with a rod and line and became known to people as the Yonlai angler. Hey, what's up? I'm doing great. You may have heard of Yonlai swordsmanship, which is the style I trained in. Both that style and its more ancient variant have their origins the Yonlai anglers' rod-wielding techniques. Oops. Thanks. Thanks. But I don't think I have. Yeah, okay. I make highlights with the whole videos. I don't really have short clips on Twitch.
Seriously? Did Shinsho tell you that? Because it sounds like something right out of a martial arts novel. So what about the 3rd hermit?
There will be Wu Wang Kid, also known as Old Man Wu Wang. The story goes that he always presented himself in child form. As a hermit, his expertise lay with Qi Huang sigils, which he used to catch demons, heal disease, and protect lives from the encroaching presence of death. You can. There's a Discord group link down below the video. The Wangshan Funeral Parlor should be best acquainted with his story, since their founders were said to have studied under Wu Wang Kid. They were just ordinary people like you and me, but when faced with mounting disasters, they used what strength they had to guard the border between life and death, Fortunately, they were aided by their knowledge of a secret art, which the funeral parlors still practice to this day.
So it's true? The Wangsheng funeral parlor really does have a secret art?
I heard from Hu Tao that she has a flaming staff handed down by her forebears. Apparently, it has special powers used for cleansing rituals.
Would that be her signature weapon?
But
or-
it could just be another one of her tall tales. Oh, you probably haven't met Hu Tao yet, have you? She's the director at the funeral parlor.
I've never had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of Director Hu Tao.
She's famous
Okay,
too?
well, these Great Song Hermits sound pretty legit. How about the two sages and the three beasts? What's their story?
One was Sage Hu, a master of gourd crafts, and the other was Sage Jian, an expert in bronze mirrors. Very little information survives on these two. All we know is that they practice the secret art of Lianshan, earning them the title of the two sages of Lianshan.
I heard there's a hidden palace deep in the mountains south of the Stone Gate. Traditionally, that's believed to be where they retreated for cultivation.
Is that a domain? Here? As for the three beasts, their retreat was Mount Taodao, hence the three beasts of Taodao. As their title suggests, those three were not humans.
So, what were they? Monsters or something?
They were... Can you?
Huh? All three of them?
She too. Happy Lantern, right, everyone?
Oh, right, Ganyu's here. Okay.
Yeah, the people aren't voiced. Happy Lantern, right, Ganyu? I'm sorry, I hope not be interrupting anything.
Of course not.
You were, but that wasn't a problem. What is it? Ningguang's back? Yes, the others have arrived too. Got it? Thanks. My apologies, everyone, but I've got to go. Ganyu and I have some important work to attend to.
Aw, what? Not you too? Seems like everyone's busy with work.
You know what it's like. The festival season is upon us, so it's all systems go at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Don't worry, everything's fine. Yes, you should focus on enjoying everything that the street fair has to offer, and if you find anything is not your satisfaction, we will welcome your feedback. Bye for now, everyone. 1 second, Ganyu. What is it? Yeah, what is it? Don't forget to take breaks. Look after yourself.
The traveler's being especially nice today, checking in on everyone's well-being.
Yeah, usually.
Well, what
It's
other
nice.
option does he have? It's not like he can drag them away from their desks and force them to have fun against their will.
Thanks for your concern. We will be sure to take care, and I hope you'll do the same.
I actually
So-
have something I need to do as well. So I should get to the Wangsheng funeral parlor.
Oh, are you looking for Hu Tao? She's supposed to meet us here so we can grab lunch. Why don't you come with? If you don't mind the extra company, of course.
Not at all. I'd love to. What a nice surprise.
Perfect! Hu Tao should have joined us here by now. I guess her meeting overran. Why don't we head to the funeral parlor?
You just said she didn't have to go there because Hota will come to
Okay,
us.
let's go!
Oh. Mortal Kombat. Ah, it's the... There are things here. Oh. Huh, cool. Ah, doesn't... There's some many coins around. What does those do? Minshao Blessing, Xinyan. Let's do another show, make it a big one. Just a talk. Minshao Blessing Yao Yao. I wish everyone good health, good fortune, good meals, fine appetites, and much happiness in the coming year. And Yanfei, please let this case I have to handle be settled smoothly. I still like to hang out with Granny and all. Only those? Okay. Let's go to challenge, write the figures. Go to challenge, we just mark it here. Okay.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Okay, I guess I'll continue this story now. Or no? I'm unsure. Ah, I thought I would. Oh yeah. No, I will open here. What's what here? Okay, the first one is that. Some envelopes. Okay, I think everything will be unlocked. Go to quests, another one. Okay, 2 quests.
Every journey has its final.
So, here again. Now, let's see. What's that? You can also initiate gift envelope creation yourself and decorate them with various motifs. You can give the completed envelopes to your companions and also to other players. To companions? Or exhibit them publicly on a celebratory board. Gift envelopes that have been placed in a public exhibition board can be viewed and searched for by other players. Envelopes that have been made public can be switched to non-public view at any time. Gift envelopes can be given to your companions or to other players. Giving envelopes to companions will award you special auspicious motives. Okay, special auspicious motives giving companions. Some unlocked. Oh, she's here! Oh, cool! Amber has also arrived in your harbor. Oh, cool!
Boats are made for transferring.
Complete final stanza. Final stanza. Okay, I have to complete everything. Here, people. Alright. I received some. From Shenhe. The Inus, I am not well versed in the writing of gift envelopes, but Master told me that I need only offer the recipient my heartfelt blessings. As I was reading a book that Xianling lent me a few days back, I came across a few lines that I liked very much, so I cut them down to offer to you. Winter wanes and away drift the lanterns of spring's inception, the land beneath bathed in a lush green hue. How does one part with such tender sentiments, fine as silk threads, boundless as the ocean waves? I wish you a happy winter ride, Ignis. I can favorite them. Next one. Xianyan, most esteemed Ignis, that disciple of mine spent 2 whole nights outside gazing up at the moon, and all for the sake of writing a single gift envelope. When I urged her to drink some tea, she very nearly ended up drinking the ink before her instead. Honestly, in any case, since she has written hers, I shall write one for you. Word of the tireless struggles and myriad hardships that fill your days has reached one's ears. Yet the learning right has come around once more, so set aside your worldly burdens for a moment and soothe your spirits with a few idle cups of tea. Should any dare to trouble you, come sit before the gate of one's mountain abode. Then we shall see who still has the audacity to disturb your repose. And here, that's gift exhibition. Okay, these are from The receiver may all wish come true, wish you success in your endeavors. We can't really type, can we? No, we probably select pre-made lines here. Ah, yeah, we can like stuff. Oh. Okay, and my favorites. Cool. This is a new gift envelope, but I probably don't have many. Sure, the folders. Okay, yeah, like be nice, right? Oh, we can. Wow. Okay, they made a bunch of. Interesting. Wow. Okay, we can do a bunch of things here now. Uh, uh. Oh, pretty cool. Yeah, no, this is the kind of thing that could be permanent, I guess. To send letters to people like that. I mean, we already have a chat, why not let we personalize things a bit more? Pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'll do anything right now, but yeah, but I should try to unlock them. I don't think they'll be useful for anything, but I'll try to unlock them when I'm doing the other quests. Special parent that can be used to decorate. Oh, okay, no, just. Images. Oh, cool. Okay. A certain butterflies. What is that? Ah, that's the quest. And the thing is, sometimes I had to complete part of the challenges before going on with the story. Yeah, but now it seems the main thing here. Ah, there was only a lot there. What are those things here? The Ministry of Civil Affairs will place various festive toys throughout your harbor during the Lantern Ride. Visit these toys locations and increase your festive travel journal progress to redeem the corresponding rewards. In the Lamplight Entertainment menu, you can check on the location of each festive toy within your harbor. Yeah, those are a bit discreet. Use normal attacks to activate fortune coins and cause them to rotate. Toggle them correctly to increase your festive travel journal progress. Visit sightseeing scopes to catch glimpses of sights afar. Successfully view these extraordinary vistas to increase your festive travel journal progress. Use text to activate launch tubes and cause them to stop rotating to increase your festive travel journal progress. When the launch tubes, which have stopped rotating, point towards specific pictures, they can even fire off a corresponding firework. If you can cause the launch tubes to display 4 identical pictures at the same time, something interesting could happen. Okay, I guess I'll continue with the story now. After archive. Oh, rotten figures. Oh. I had to complete the question like that. Okay, I'll check that when I'm doing that. Okay, let's go with the...
And those that
quest.
come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things...
What are all these
Oh.
Mora for? They're huge and so shiny.
Lady Yuhong said they're fortune coins. Go on, give them a rub. It'll bring you good luck.
Okay, just because we're passing by.
This is how a festival should be.
We'll pass by that.
Are these lanterns? Nope. They're toys that shoot fireworks. New to this year's festival. You should try them, Paimon. Whoa, it's beautiful.
Look! There are fireworks for each of these 4 designs, too.
Nah, nothing now. I thought I could go again. So, in other words, Butter Ann, you like to go without the drums?
Exactly. Since this has come at such a festive time, I'd rather keep things low-key to avoid disturbing the celebrations.
Understood. What about paper effigies for burning? We can do mansions, chariots, boats, or sedan chairs.
Sure, but let's stick with something small. His lordship has never been a fan of ostentation.
Who is his lordship? In that case, how about an effigy of a silk cow? Something to please the family, but not too over the top? Does that sound alright?
It sounds perfect. You think of everything, Director Who.
Great, and we will be providing your own cinerary caskets.
Yes. His lordship had one made 2 years ago, in fact. He sourced an excellent block of gloomwood and had an artisan convert it into a casket. It's currently being stored at the old family house at Yilong Wharf.
Gloomwood is a good choice. Flame resistant, water resistant, and insect resistant. Now, what about the mourning tent and the procession? Did the family say what style they want? They can certainly keep them simple, but I wouldn't recommend foregoing them entirely. You don't want the public speculating about why the Feyun Commerce Guild couldn't seem to afford a proper funeral.
It's like you read my mind. Master expressed the same concern, but he also said he has full confidence in the Wangshang Funeral Parlor's judgment in this area.
Very well, then my suggestion for the tent would be sloped roofs. One with a ridged spine, 2 of them curved at the top. 36 seats, no more, no less, and all with fresh silk covers. But not just any silk, they should be decorated with the Feyun symbols. At the front, we want the moon gate, a grain preceptor, armchair, and bamboo railings, sufficiently grained, but tasteful and measured. Would this be suitable, Butter Ann?
That sounds ideal. Oh, and we should put some rugs down. Make them tortoiseshell. His lordship is very fond of that color.
That can be arranged. How about the procession?
Master requested no music procession, but 16 pallbearers. Nothing flashy. Plain clothes will do, as long as they're smart and all dressed the same.
And the carriage?
Open sedan chair, please, with 4 pairs of white plaques and 20 pairs of red plaques.
Any ceremonial weaponry and such.
Yes, 2 sets of gold weaponry and 2 sets of soul banners, 4 items per set.
Okay, for the gold weaponry, a 4-piece set would be a mace, battle axe, stirrup, and fist. So two each of those. Then we could do 2 clear passage banners plus 2 each of the flying tiger, flying carp, flying turtle banners.
That will do nicely.
That's getting convoluted. Alright, let's think. How about the hanging banner and the portrait pavilion?
For the hanging banner, we want an octagonal tube with 8 tassels per corner and a dome of red gauze covering the top. As for the portrait pavilion, we're looking to do 1 incense pavilion with 2 spare rooms. One is a changing room, the other is a display room, and we'd like a plain white cover over the whole thing.
Did you want the embroidered?
Ah, I knew I missed something. The family neglected to consider that in their sorrow, but it's a minor detail. What would your suggestion be?
Well, the Film Commerce Guild is a large and prosperous family with 4 generations living under one roof. As the founder of this family, his lordship could not be more blessed. Added to that, he has reached a ripe old age, lived a virtuous life, and is spending his final days in peace and comfort. He's Spanish, so the guy isn't dead yet. All in all, he has lived a very complete life. In which case, I recommend embroidering a bats of longevity motif and a cranes and deer of youth motif to pass on his good fortune to the next generation.
Excellent! I must say, Director Who, you really understand your clients.
No, they are in sorrow, so he has died. Yeah. Of course, think nothing of it. I'm Miss Bowen.
Greetings, Director Who. Lady Ningguang has arrived, and she would be most grateful if you could join her at Eugene Terrace.
Wow, that was quick. Alright, I'll head over into Tix. Butler and... It's probably... Butler and... my sincere apologies, but I'm afraid I have another meeting to get to.
Of course. I've taken plenty of your time already. Don't let me keep you.
Ansu. Fairy, can I leave you to follow up with the failed funeral arrangements?
Of course, Director. I'll handle it.
The Who family is truly blessed. It seems their directors go from strength to strength with each generation.
I agree. She was born for the job.
Ah, yes, Madam Undertaker. I didn't get the chance to discuss payment with the director.
There's no rush. I gathered from your conversation that the situation is still unfolding. This was just an initial meeting, so that we can make advanced preparations, yes?
That's right. Master asked me to come a few days ahead of time so that things aren't rushed at the last minute. On that note, please do keep everything strictly confidential for now. No public announcements.
How long do they wait to bury people after they die here?
Of course. You have my word.
Thanks. Could I trouble you for a pro forma invoice? Easier for the family to review that way.
I'll get that to you in due course. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Hey, Fairy! We're looking for Hu-Tao. Is she here?
You just missed her, unfortunately. She's attending a meeting elsewhere.
Oh. Any idea when she'll be back?
She didn't say, but she only left a moment ago. She could be some time. If it's anything urgent, I'd be happy to take a message for you and I'll relay it to her as soon as she returns.
Oh, no, it's nothing urgent.
If you'd prefer to speak with her directly, you can always wait till she's free.
Well, this sucks. Paimon thought Hu-Tao would be done with work by now. I guess she's got more on her plate than we realized. Well, there's not much point in hanging around here. Why don't we go eat and come back later? Paimon is getting a little hungry. But shouldn't we wait for Hu-Tao? It sounded like she's gonna be a while. Besides, I can always fire up the stove again when she's back. Okay, sounds good. Madame Lan, you must be getting hungry too, right? You should come with us. Madame Lan?
Oh, sorry. I spaced out. Whatever works for you.
Alright, Fairy, we'll head off then. Can you let Hu Tao know where we are when she gets back?
Sure. Take care, everyone. Butler Anne?
Oh, it is Anne.
Ma'am, do you happen to know who that young lady with the black hair is?
I haven't met her before, but that silver swallow hairpiece makes me wonder if she's from Chenyu Vale.
Chenyu Vale,
Something the matter?
Well, it's just... So the other day, when I was out shopping, I ran into her and Master. They were chatting away, and I noticed that she showed him a very peculiar-looking rattan figure. Later that day, as I was moving his lordship to a more comfortable bedroom, I saw something underneath his bed. And would you know it, it was that same rattan figure. There was some kind of spell written on it. It was icy cold to the touch and made the whole room chilly. The whole thing seems very sinister.
Oh my goodness. Are you suggesting that there could be unnatural causes behind his lordship's condition?
Condition? Is he alive or not?
Well, I've heard they practice Chi-Man magic in Chenyu Vale. Penthead fortune conveyance, fate transference, and the like.
Fate transference.
The last thing I want to do is start suspecting anyone, but with his lordship bedridden and Master urging me to start discussing funeral arrangements, I can't help but think.
Oh.
Sorry, look at me rambling away. I'm sure I'm just being paranoid. Please forget I said anything, and certainly don't repeat this to anyone else.
Don't worry, Butler Anne. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor understands the importance of discretion. Client confidentiality is paramount.
Hello? Is she okay? Don't cost me. Okay, I think that's just a regular. Okay. No, that's just a normal dialogue.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Dad, I brought some friends over. I'm cooking today. Dad? Dad!
Over here, Xiangling.
Oh, there he is. He's over at Ying R's place. Let's go say hi. Huh? Timaeus? What's wrong with him?
That scent. Oh, this is so embarrassing. A few days ago, he said he wanted to come and spend the festival with me, but he started to feel unwell as soon as he arrived last night, and now he's gone and passed out. I think maybe the journey took it out of him, or perhaps he caught a cold on the way. Anyway, I was about to take him to Boo Boo Pharmacy to see the doctor, so I asked Chef Mao to watch the store while I'm gone.
And he left.
Wait, you weren't gonna
Restaurant.
carry him all that
Oh.
way by yourself, were you? Let us help.
I couldn't possibly ask that of you.
Don't mention it. Let's just get him to the doctor.
If you're sure. I'm very grateful for the help. Why don't I watch the store? As it happens, I know a thing or two about perfume. I'm sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, this is Madame Lan Yen, a craftswoman from Chenyu Vale. You can trust her.
We don't know her.
Oh, a friend of yours then. Thank you, Madame Lan Yen. That would be a huge help.
Xiangling, I guess that means we're free to head back. Let's get cooking so the troops can feast on their triumphant return.
Great minds think alike, Dad. Go on, get Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy. And don't forget to come eat when you're done.
Thank you all.
Oh, we're getting there already. Meanwhile, bring Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy, where Baiju takes him to the back room for examination. They're surprised to see two other familiar faces there. Are they voiced? Kinchu, Smile, it's been a long time. Yeah, it's like your great grandparents dying. Happy Lantern, right? Happy Lantern, right? Shinchu ain't shown you. Thank you. Here's hoping you will be.
What do you mean by that? Oh no, did you get sick too?
No, not me. Shinchu. It's alright. These are dear friends. The truth needn't be hidden from them. It's my great-grandfather. A few days ago, he didn't have the strength to get out of bed, and now he slipped into a coma.
Oh no! Sorry to hear that. That sounds really serious.
And he sounds really old. It's not looking good. We've had several doctors come and see him, but none of them could tell what was wrong, and all left without even writing a prescription.
None of them could figure out what it was? That seems strange.
Not even Baiju. Well, he's over 100 years old now. It's just we're struggling to come to terms with it. Our butler came to see me a few days ago, insisting that great-grandfather has been cursed. He urged me to get an exorcist involved. So I went to take a look, and inside his lordship's room, there was definitely a strange chill in the air, but I'm confident that it's not caused by evil spirits. Then what is it? Well, this is just a theory, but I think that it's fine, you can say. It's feather of death, a sign that death is near.
Oh no. Singcho, this must be so hard for you.
Thank you, I'll be okay. Honestly, my father and grandfather are the hardest hit by it, but we're as prepared as we can be under the circumstances. I believe my brothers already contacted the funeral parlor, and I'm here to see if Dr. Baiju can help. Should I come to him first? My father and grandfather are at home facing and praying. Fasting. Praying.
Feeling any better?
Much better. I feel fit as a twiddle. So what did you have? I'm sure this is all because I forgot to eat breakfast.
It's fit as a fiddle, dear. As in the instrument, not the finger twitching.
It's nothing serious, probably just exhaustion from the long journey, then not resting properly afterwards.
Or wasn't he just resting?
It's all my fault.
I'm prescribing a nutritious soup to be taken every night before bed. Here's the recipe. That should sort him out. But if his symptoms persist, make sure to come and see me again.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju.
Looks like Timaeus is gonna be alright. That's a relief.
Inger says you helped bring me here. Thank you very much. Don't mention it.
Inger, you should probably get this guy back right away. Baiju says he needs to rest.
Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lanyan waiting too long. Drop by later when you've got a second, so I can thank you both properly.
Dr. Baiju?
Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't beat around the bush. The situation is looking a little more complicated than I'd initially thought.
What do you mean? Baiju wasn't speaking the whole truth just now. Timaeus' situation is exceptionally strange and strictly similar to his lordship's condition. Wait, so Timaeus has the same illness as my great-grandfather?
It would appear so. although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, they are both aging at an accelerated rate.
What, really?
Yes, significantly faster than the average person. But so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
And how does this affect Daimyo so much like that? Not only does it mystify Baiju, even I've never witnessed such a melody. Unless, of course, it was so long ago that I have since forgotten. Daimyo is in the prime of his life, so a little extra exhaustion is nothing dangerous, but his lordship is so advanced in years already. That's terrible. So something is surreptitiously cutting years of their lives?
Cutting years off their lives? What a turn of phrase! That sounds horrible!
Baiju even tried using the secret art on Daimyo's earlier, but it was useless. This is a most stubborn disease.
There are a few other remedies I can try, even if it's just trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Chingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky. Oh, and speaking of Chingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu?
Chingsa village, you mean? Yes, we visit there every year during winter nights to run a clinic. But this year, before the clinic had even started, they sent someone all the way here to ask for medical advice. The situation seems urgent.
And then the patient from Mondstadt, who I just saw, tells me he stopped off in Chingsa village during his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
If I'm not mistaken, I do believe great-grandfather visited some friends in Chingsa village not too long ago. My father went with him. Just as we suspected. What is it? I heard the rumors about a god's remains in Chingsa. Is that what's causing this? God's remains? Which one? Well, firstly, I read about this in a book I bought from a street vendor, so it's not the most credible source. But the book told of a hidden place in the Chingsa mountain called the Chingsa mountain range called the Hidden Palace of Zhou Formula. It is enchanted with the 7 and 8 gates method, with which it suppressed countless evil spirits, the most revered of them being a god known as Taudo.
Wait, so Taudo's remains? That's what's causing this mystery illness?
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection with Chingsa village, I highly doubt that god remains are the cause.
That's right, this likely trace of god remains, and Baiju and I would surely have sensed them.
Good point. Then what could be the true cause?
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Chingsa village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go and we'll track down those herbs, no problem.
I am most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance.
Thank you for everything, Dr. Baiju.
Merely doing my duty.
Well, you take care of yourself too, Baiju.
Don't worry about me. I'm keenly aware of my limits.
In Spamon, it was good to see you, but now I must return home and relay Dr. Baiju's words to my family. I'll come with you. I want to take another look at his lordship's room. Very well. Bye everyone, and don't worry about me, I'm doing fine. In all honesty, I've never been as close with my great-grandfather as my father and grandfather. Given his age, he already wasn't speaking much by the time I was around.
Hey, come on now. We get that you don't want us to worry, but there's no need to downplay it, alright? We should be supporting you here, not the other way around.
I was a lot smarter than I remember. I guess it's been a long time since we last met.
Hey! Paimon's always been smart.
You know, recently a phrase that Hu Tao always says has been on my mind a lot. Uh, Lived in life, die in death. But she must be exceptionally busy these days, as I've barely seen her at all. So how about we all go for a meal together in a few days' time when everything's calmed down? Sounds great, I'm free whatever. And then it's decided, see you in a few days.
Even though Baiju ruled out God remains as the cause, Paimon still wants to get to the bottom of this Tao Do business. Oh, it's a shame Kuching had to disappear before she could tell us more.
Lanyan seems quite knowledgeable about it too.
True. Then let's head back and ask her. Come on, Xiangling's waiting on us too.
You're here.
Something else I can help you with?
About the god remains in Mount Chinse. Still musing about that, huh? I suppose you're remembering the events with Zhangli and Jialian from last time. I didn't remember those names. It did cross our minds as well. I don't fully remember what happened in your quest either. It had to do with God Remains. At the time, we assumed the God Remains in question were the Chi blood, but hearing what Master Xinqiu had to say has us second guessing ourselves. Perhaps it wasn't the Chi after all, but Taudo.
Either way, there's no trace of any god remains on his lordship or Timaeus. There has to be another explanation for their symptoms.
Yes, we just had to wait until Chichi comes back. Well... let's get back. She's in around. No, I didn't see you here. Ah, okay, you're from the... yeah. To give a letter.
Ah, you're back. Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora as a small token of our gratitude.
You shouldn't have. I barely lift a finger. Well, that's got to be an understatement. I doubt you carried me all the way to Bobo Farms by one finger. On your night, I can't thank you enough. Please, let us give you something for your efforts.
Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
Local dialect.
Alright, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest, doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
By the way, where did Lenya go? Probably to eat?
Ah, yes. I almost forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Hu. She told me to pass on the message.
Wait, so she left?
What's she going to eat at Shanley's? Yeah, Ingrid, I like the 3. Oh, what is it? Is Saint of Spring under new management?
Perish the thought. Miss Ying'er had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back.
I see. Well, Miss Temporary New Management, could I trouble you for 3 boxes of red dust under rolling clouds? Yeah, does she know how much this stuff costs?
Red dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though.
Correct, so you probably won't find it on the shelves. More likely hidden in a corner at the back somewhere. Would you mind digging it out?
Not at all. One moment. Here. Is this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes.
Oh, a little culture, I see. That is not common knowledge.
Let me wrap this up for you.
Wait, I see now. You're from the lineage from Chain of Veil, aren't you?
Huh? How can you tell?
Your hairpiece is the jade-plumed Silverwing, one of the 3 immortals of Taldo. Am I right, or am I right?
How did... Sorry, who are you?
Let's just say I'm a fellow lady of culture, but alas, I'm in a rush today, so let's say goodbye for now. Come on, you should at least tell your name. Hope we meet again soon, Miss Temporary New Management. Did you pay?
Huh? Grandpa was right. Liyue Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable.
Director Who? I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you.
Thank you, Miss Inger. I was just procuring some perfume from your fine establishment. Your temporary replacement providing a magnificent service.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Wait, Director Who?
Who?
Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan.
Miss Ying'er, that person you spoke to just now. Who was that?
Hu Tao, Director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Huh? But I thought she wore the funeral parlor uniform, with the Harmony hexagram hat?
I guess she just changed
Is
into
that,
something
like,
more
common
festive for
knowledge?
the festival.
Shoot! I was face to face with her, and I had no idea. Sorry, Miss Ying'er, something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
And then she just ran off after Hu Tao. Weird.
Maybe she'll be at the funeral parlor.
Are you going to look for her? If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
No, it's actually attached to your hand and not floating.
Huh? Wait, isn't this one of those rattan figures?
Whatever it is, we don't sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, this one's pretty different from the one she made for the street fair. Plus, it has a sigil on it for some reason.
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure. It could be important, so if it does belong to Madame Lan, I'd like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's for, the sooner she gets it back, the better.
Rotten toy. Rotten toy left behind by someone, perhaps Lanya. It is slightly different from the ones at the fair, having a mysterious sigil stuck to it, indicating some other purpose.
You are gonna concentrate on resting and recovering for the next few days. You hear?
Yes, ma'am. What the lady wants, the lady gets.
Now there's a turn of phrase I could get used to.
And Shelly isn't around. We just ditched Shelly.
Hey, Miss Undertaker! Are Hu Tao and Madame Lan back yet?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Really? How strange. They were definitely heading this way. Maybe Hu Tao had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
If it was anything business related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance, but she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs.
So you're saying Hotel is dealing with private matter?
It's possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning, but recently she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
Trouble sleeping? Are we talking about the same Hu Tao here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhongli. He's closer to her than I am.
You're
Oh, good
closer to
idea.
him than you,
How did we
too.
not think of that? So, where can we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera. If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
No discordant tones in tragic fates.
Oh yeah, Paimon here's singing! Seems like Zhongli is the only one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi!
She vanished. Swallows return for a new nest. Remarkable, Miss Young. You have breathed fresh life into an old classic and, I dare say, surpassed the original. You flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. I'm just glad my voice held out. I'm a little out of practice.
Nonsense, Miss Yoon. You were as stunning as ever. And if that was you out of practice, well, the official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
Hey Zhongli! Hey Yunjin! How's it going?
Oh, it's a Paimon. What a lovely surprise. Ah, the scene was in Chinese, so it was voiced. It's been too long, old friends. Are you here for the opera?
Oh dear, what a pity. I'm afraid you just missed today's performance. And Miss Yoon needs to rest her voice now, or she'll strain it.
It's okay, Team Master Liu. These two are good friends of mine. If they'd like to hear me sing, a few more minutes won't do me any harm.
Thanks Yunjin! But hopefully you don't think we came here just to show up late and demand a private performance.
No, of course not. I'm guessing you're here for Mr. Zhongli then? Oh, how might I be of assistance?
Okay, so a friend of ours left something behind at a shop. We're trying to return it to her, and all we know is she's probably with Hu Tao. Any idea where Hu Tao might be?
I could just ask where Hotel may be. The director is a free spirit who roams far and wide. She could be most anywhere.
Oh! Great, well this is just fantastic.
Is it something important? The thing she left behind, I mean?
That's the thing! We don't know what it's for, but we want to get it back to her as soon as possible just in case she really needs it.
Show the rather figure.
Oh goodness! That's what you're trying to get back to her? But isn't that a pentad rattan?
Pentad rattan? So you recognize this?
Haven't you heard? The word on the street is that the patriarch of the Feiyun Commerce Guild has fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous-looking rattan figure in his bedroom, and there was a pentad fortune conveyance talisman on it.
Or things glitching back there.
That cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune. It's destroying his health, wealth, and every other good thing in his life. And based on the description, your rattan figure looks suspiciously similar. It could even be the one that... get it away from me! I don't want that thing anywhere near me!
Relax, it's fine! This one definitely belongs to Madame Lan. Besides, we've had it on us us this whole time and nothing bad's happened to us yet.
Madame Lan? You mean from Chenyu Vale Artisans Association?
Oh, now that would explain a lot. The Lons of Chenyu Vale practice Chi-Men magic. This Pentad fortune conveyance business would be right up their alley. This leaves only one question unanswered. Namely, why would the Lons of Chenyu Vale have a bone to pick with the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
What? Will you listen to yourself? You can't seriously believe all that. You'd sooner convince Paimon that Rex Lapis was a slime.
The latter is certainly the more compelling story. Mr. Leo, you appear to have been informed by these rumors, and also failed to notice the Guyan sigil on this particular Latin figure.
Oh? Please enlighten me, Mr. Zhongli.
This is the sigil of Vaisravana, one of the 4 main exorcism sigils, a most abstaining and auspicious sign, by no means cursed. As a matter of fact, a series of fortune coins bearing this exorcism sigils recently entered circulation in New Harbor. I am somewhat surprised that you didn't recognize it, Master Liu.
Oh, yes, of course, I remember now. Thank you for jogging my memory, Mr. Zhongli. I am humbled by your superior erudition.
This makes way more sense than Madame Lan going around trying to curse people to death.
I guess the Latin figure they found in his lordship's room must have been put there by someone in his family to bring good luck.
In that case, there's a good chance Madame Lan also purposely left this behind to keep Timea safe and well.
And now left him unprotected. In all likelihood, yes.
Guess we don't need to find her so urgently after all. We were just worried that losing this might have ruined her plans. But that said, what did she need Hu Tao for anyway? And what is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy? Paimon has a bad feeling about it for some reason.
Any ideas, Zhongli? The director's mind is a labyrinth I could not hope to comprehend. She probably has more things she has to think about than the rest of us combined.
Are any of those thoughts the kind that might keep someone up at night?
She has never mentioned that. But as the director of the Wangshan Funeral Parlor, she has a solemn duty to balance the forces of life and death in Liyue. I would be surprised and even a little unsettled if she were truly as carefree as she appears. I agree, I know Hu Tao for a while now, and for all her eccentricities, she takes pride in what she does. As her friends, we should just be there for her when she needs us. Indeed, the director's competence is the only reason I can afford to sit here enjoying a fine cup of tea and listening to the opera.
Having a competent boss isn't an excuse to slack off, you know.
I think Mr. Zhongli, it just means you should have faith in Hu Tao. There's no need to worry about her so much.
Fair point. Somehow seeing how calm Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel much more at ease.
You two ought to be out enjoying the festivities. The lantern rite only comes once a year, so make the most of it. If you're still worried, take this. What is it? A fortune coin. It has recently become customary to give them as gifts. So, in the spirit of the season, this is my gift to you.
Wow! Zhongli actually left the house with cash? Now this is a lantern rite to remember.
Goodness gracious! Mr. Zhongli, that looks like a very special coin you have there. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
Huh, he got a limited edition.
Rex coin?
I mean, he has something valuable he doesn't know he has.
Yes! Look at the design on the face. It's quite different from the typical coins you see in circulation. It appears to be a symbol of Rex Lapis. There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means it once passed through the hands of the Lord of Geo himself.
Wait, but weren't they just recently made? This is simply a curio I picked up from a street vendor, Mr. Leo. Almost certainly a replica, but I can introduce you to the vendor if you're interested.
Oh, so it's just a souvenir then? I assumed it was a family heirloom of great value.
Yes, please take this. May bring luck, may bring you comfort when your mind is troubled.
So it's an anti-anxiety coin? How is that supposed to work?
Ah, well, even if the coin itself is a replica, the symbol of Rex Lapis is still genuine. And if the symbol is real, so are its effects. So as long as you have this coin, Rex Lapis will always be with you.
So can we just, like, draw that on a piece of paper and be...
Mr. Zhongli, would you mind showing me to the vendor from whom you acquired this coin? I wouldn't mind procuring a little of the Lord of Geo's good fortune for myself.
Very well, the walk will do me good. Friends, maybe meet again soon. By the way, I'll be performing the Sanctification of Taldo on the day of the Lantern Rite. That's the one I was just practicing earlier. It's only a few days away now. I'd be honored if you could come and support me.
Oh, that's what you were thinking just now? Paimon definitely wants to hear the full thing. We'll be there. We were actually learning about the 8 Adepts earlier, but we never found out who the 3 Beasts of Tao Do were.
Oh really? Well, for starters, the 3 Beasts of Taldo are also known as the 3 Mortals of Taldo. They were the Lonely Butterfly of Crimson Flame, the Jade Plum Silverwing, and the Gold-Eyed Celadon Mare. 3 auspicious beasts, all with the power to take on human form.
Oh, so they really weren't human, huh? The Lone Butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but what about the Silverwing and Celadon Mare? What kind of creatures were they?
Silverwing was a swallow, and the Celadon Mare was a white horse. The legend holds that after purifying Taldo, Silverwing and Wing Reader went wandering together, but the white horse retreated into seclusion. Have you ever read Moonlit Bamboo Forest? The story mentions a white horse that roamed the Chinsei mountain range, and a lot of people think she was the gold-eyed Celadon Mare.
Oh, cool! So, what about the butterfly? What did they get up to?
The Lone Butterfly gave her life during the purification spell. She was the only one of the 8 to sacrifice herself in this way. Well, she was just a butterfly. Even though the 8 had remarkable powers, purify a god of Taldo's caliber was no mean feat. They had to resort to a secret art called the 7-8 Gates Array. The method involves obfuscating one of the gates so that evil can escape. The Lone Butterfly was in charge of the gate that was chosen to be obfuscated. And so she disappeared from the world in the process.
Oh, that's so tragic.
But all was not lost. According to the legend, Old Man Wuwang, another one of the 8 who looks up to her a lot, took up her mantle and kept her legacy alive.
Interesting. Huh. And then he taught that to the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, right? Didn't they train under him?
Exactly, that's where it feels like fate came into play. After giving her life to restore order to the realm of the dead, some chance meetings ensured that future generations continue using her methods to guard the border between life and death. So, although she herself disappeared from the world, her mission to protect Liu is still alive and well, thousands of years on. Anyway, that's basically the whole story of how the 8 Adepts purified Taldo.
Now we finally have names for the full roster! Thanks, Yunjin!
My pleasure. I haven't performed this opera in a long time, so I still have a fair bit of brushing up to do before I'm ready. Don't press too much, or you'll tire your voice out. Thanks, I appreciate it. See you around.
Hey guys! Are you finally done? I've been waiting forever!
Yeah?
Huh? Oh, Xiangling, what are you doing here?
This shirt.
Tracking you guys down, obviously. You really made me work for it, too. It's honestly a little rich that you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves and keep a good work-life balance when you are apparently too busy to eat. Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will. Here we are. I present to you Chef Xiangling's newest creation, Drunken Plums in Snow. You must be starving, surely. Go on, dig in.
Wow, this is so nice of you, Xiangling. Paimon hadn't noticed how hungry she had gotten, but smelling that food is making Paimon ravenous.
Sounds like you have a tough life, hey Paimon? Sometimes you feast, but sometimes the traveler lets you go hungry. You should ditch the traveler and hang with me from now on. You'll never go hungry again.
And I'll take Wobba.
Ooh, now that is a tempting offer.
At least I never charge you for a single meal. But you pay a few times. Enjoy watching her eat your whole business into oblivion.
Oh, come on! It's only one extra customer.
I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves to eat, but I think it'd take more than food to pry her away from your side. Anyway, enough about that. Time for you guys to eat. Whatever your plans are after this, they'll go much better on a full stomach.
That was complete. And I got a recipe for that. No, I want to see the coin. It's here. I'll keep that. Important coin with a special Goyan sigil engraved into it. It is said that this is a symbol of Rex Lapis and can be used as a protective talisman. She only Rex. Yeah, I'll probably keep this one. Yeah, this I'll return, but good. Nice. Now, where do I wait until 2 days later? Okay. It took a while, but not that long. We can go to the next part. Oh well, was that only the first part of 4 or 5? Let me see the quest there again.
It's been 2 whole days. Surely Hu Tao must have finished her work by now. Let's go to the funeral parlor and check.
Last act, that
Hang on. Here. That. Oh, I just completed that. Okay, this may take a while.
Hello, you two. I'm so sorry, but if you're looking for the director, I'm afraid she still hasn't returned.
What? She still isn't back after 2 whole days?
Is that normal?
Not exactly, but it's not unheard of. The director is unpredictable sometimes. She's been known to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
Okay, well in that case, a couple of days isn't a huge deal. Hu Tao will be Hu Tao.
Hey, I spy in a Paimon. Man, how long's it been? Happy Lantern, right? Hang on, did you meet you at the previous Lantern, right? Has it been that long?
Oh, hey Kami!
Happy Lantern, right, Kami?
So, what brings you here?
I gotta make a delivery to Chain of Veil. It works out nicely, cause my dad's eager for me to get home for the holidays anyway. So 2 birds with 1 stone. That doesn't explain what we're doing here. We're not in the way to Chain of Veil.
Hold on! A delivery from the Wangsheng funeral parlor to Chenyu Vale? Is this for the Feiyun Commerce Guild by any chance?
Wait, what? Have you been learning fortune telling or something? How could you know that?
No, we just ran into Sing Xingqiu a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
Yo, you scared me there for a second. I thought we'd sprung a leak, and on the one job that we were specifically told that has to be extremely hush-hush, but it sounds like you found out from another source, so we're all good. Miss Undertaker, is everything ready to be loaded up? So I'll do a quick inventory count and then we'll be on our way.
The goods are ready for inspection. This way, please.
Wait, Gaming! The last we heard, Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Xingqiu's great-grandfather. So, did it not work then?
Not sure he would know about that. Oh, the Baiju part is news to me, but anyway, the master from the Feyenoord Commerce Guild said they just want to ship some items back home to get ahead of the situation. Guess they're hoping for the best and planning for the worst, so don't worry, there's still hope.
Ah, gotcha! Hey, Traveler, do you think we should go see Xingqiu?
Before we run off on a wild goose chase, Master Xingqiu is already back home in Qinhui Vale. He and his brother made a trip together, something about checking if any repairs are needed at the family home.
That doesn't sound promising.
To see his house? Then, let's check in with Baiju.
Yeah, he's sure to know what's going on.
And you could go with him. Alright, well, I better get moving. Next time we're going for dim sum. Oh, how convenient.
Baiju, what are the chances? We were just about to go looking for you.
A most curious coincidence. He was searching for you too?
I was indeed. Traveler, there's a situation I need your help with.
Has his large ship taken a turn for the worse?
No, his condition is stable for now. This is a different situation. It's about Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi? What's wrong with her? Has she passed out too?
Well, if she got affected by that, she'll be aging.
She still hasn't come back from her herb gathering trip. It was 2 days ago that she left, and she was supposed to return the same day.
Oh, maybe all the mountain climbing slowed her down. Or maybe she got bored of work and turned it into a vacation.
Given Chi-Chi's unique condition, we always make sure to write the agreed return time in her notebook.
There is also a rule in the notebook which says not fighting herbs, okay. Getting home late, not okay. But she's now over a day late, and still no sign of herbs.
Yikes! Has this ever happened before?
Never. Hence are concerned that something has happened to her, so we posted a commission at the Adventurers Guild yesterday.
But I've dealt with many adventurers in the past, and they don't always fill me with confidence. So I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Chi-Chi to them alone.
Neither am I. Just this morning, some of the adventurers were back already, saying they found the place where Chi-Chi went missing, but got spooked because it was haunted. Needless to say, they did not catch a glimpse of Chi-Chi herself.
In short, right now, you are the only person I feel I can trust completely.
Where did you send her to go herb gathering?
Wuwang Hill, in the Qingsa mountain range.
Qingsa again, huh?
Indeed. It's looking increasingly likely that something untoward has happened up there. I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Their symptoms were identical to those present in Timaeus and his lordship.
We can discuss that later. Right now, we should go.
Yep, finding Chi-Chi is the #1 priority right now. We'll update you as soon as we can.
Thank you both. I'm counting on you.
Trader Parlor has no master. Eugene Terrace calls the troops. Okay. Yeah, far there. Hang on, can I unmark that thing? Cancel navigation. Back.
fly! Full throttle!
Come on.
Is it just Paimon, or is this place creepier than ever? Paimon really hopes Chi-Chi's okay.
Not the monsters, huh?
Extract! Rev the engines! Breath from the skies!
Look! It's another one of Lan Yan's rattan figures! Does that mean she's been here?
Probably, and likely with Hotao.
Just what are they up to? Oh, Paimon's got it! They came here to go ghost hunting!
Shouldn't they bring Xiongyu?
The people from the Adventurers Guild did say Wuwang Hill was haunted. Hu Tao knows all about ghosts, and Lan Yan's rattan figures have all those witness sigils on them. So she must know what she's doing too!
Then what happened to Chi-Chi?
One second. Oh, okay. Hear Paimon out. Chi-Chi's a zombie, so her joints are stiff. That means she can't run too fast, and so she must have gotten kidnapped by a ghost.
Perfectly logical argument, but somehow still not very credible.
Alright then. Well, let's keep looking for clues. We'll see who's right soon enough.
Hotao found Chi-Chi, and now Chi-Chi's in trouble.
Huh? What was that sound? Ah! Ghost incoming!
Another one unvoiced. Come on!
Yelan! What are you doing here? We were told this place was haunted. Well, guess it kinda was, just not by ghosts apparently.
Come on, that's so rude. We kill villagers. And that's right, I managed to scare off a few rookie adventurers, but it looks like you're not so easy to spook. Anyway, don't go any further. There's danger up ahead.
But we have to find Chi-Chi! She went missing around here and she could be in danger!
I'm aware of the situation. My contacts in the Adventurers Guild filled me. I found a herb gatherer's basket part way up the mountain, possibly belonging to Chi-Chi, but I don't think she's here anymore.
Huh. What makes you so sure?
Because I scoured this whole place looking for clues. That's how I know that the immediate area is safe. But beyond this point, I can't be so sure. So we go there. So you are here to look for Chi-Chi as well? No, I'm investigating the unknown disturbance here. About a month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed an unusual spike in the number of elderly people seeking medical care in Chisa village. Plus, they all seem to be suffering from an unknown illness.
Baiju noticed that too! He's convinced that something's up in Chingsa village.
Actually, we discovered that the source of the problem isn't in Chingsa village itself, but where we are now, Wuwang Hill. But the village isn't far from here, and the elderly residents are particularly vulnerable, which is why they've borne the brunt of it.
Huh. The plot thickens.
I'll bet Hotao and Lan Yan knew something.
Probably. If only we knew where the heck they'd gone.
I might have some idea.
Really? So where are they?
Somewhere difficult to reach. For now, you should come with me. We need to speak with Ningguang. Come on, we're here already.
What? Why?
Don't act so surprised. I just shared top secret information with you. Surely you didn't think I would let you walk away?
What are you gonna do?
I'm kidding. Ningguang is well aware of the situation with Director Hu, and everything I've seen suggests that Lan Yan and Chi-Chi have ended up in the same place as her. Come on, Ningguang will explain everything. Aren't we kinda nearby? Can't you just keep going where we'll probably go afterwards? We just came here just to go back? There's probably no use in going forward.
Take me up! Yeah! Full throttle!
In the past, I would have said no way. I mean, I'd be happy to join you, but I'm not about to tell my crew they won't get to go home for the festival this year. That all goes without saying, unlike what I hope you're going to say next. You sure have a way with words? Alright, fine. It's a yes. The Gate of Fright, good in some force, yeah? I'll handle it. I knew I could count on the great Captain Beto to answer the call of duty. Say the compliments, just make sure you pay my crew properly. It's late and right, so they'll be expecting 5 times their usual rate. The deal is sealed and then the trap sprung. Well, you got me now, so what about your share, huh? How much would that rob me of? Oh please, firstly, no one can rob the Chinko, not even me, and secondly, keep my share, it's my gift to you, go buy yourself a new hairpin with it. Saves me a trip to the market, right? Oh hey, Paimon.
Ahoy there, Captain Beto!
Oh, little Paimon, that bright-eyed enthusiasm is exactly what Ningguang needs. She's conscripting you, by the way. Got some real back-breaking work lined up for you.
What?
Sorry, gotta dash. See you around, folks. Oh yeah, a happy lantern, right? Yelan clearly knows me well. She's brought you to here without me needing to say a word. Better say you were conscripting us. But I'll never pass on an opportunity to wisecrack at my expense. She's not exactly wrong though, is she? Inus and Paimon have actually been there before. That makes them the perfect candidates.
Been where? Where's there?
You know you're looking for someone, and I don't wish to waste your time, so I'll get right to the point. Don't want to waste my time, we just went there and back 2 kilometers. From what I understand, Director Wu Tao, Miss Chichi, and Miss Lanyan are currently stranded inside the border. We've been there? What is the border?
Border? The border? That border?
Yes, that border. The border between life and death.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before?
Man, I need to look the place. I don't remember calling a place the border. Hey, come on.
Oh, right. Literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough. Good job.
How are you so sure they are at the border? Time is limited, so I can't go into full detail, but let me give you a brief bit of background on the current situation. 1 month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs became aware of an unusual illness affecting the elderly of Chinse. A couple of weeks later, Director Hu came to report a potential disturbance in the border. The Ministry of Civil Affairs investigated, and sure enough, found an ominous presence on Wuwang Hill. And then 3 days ago, Hu Tao came to us again, this time to update us that she was now ready to go to the border and investigate the situation in full. We had agreed to meet again yesterday, but she failed to show up. That's when I sent Yelan to investigate further. Doctor Hu's last known location was Wuwang Hill, same goes for Chichi and Lanyan. I'm about 90% sure all 3 of them are stuck in the border.
If even Hu Tao can't get out, there must be something seriously wrong.
Now that you know the situation, are you willing to travel to the border and rescue Hu Tao and company? Your prior experience exploring the realm makes you our best hope.
Of course! If our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we can. But there's one problem. Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way. We don't know how to get there on our own.
Man, I really don't remember how the place looked like. I'm guessing Ningguang already thought of that. You can seek assistance from the Conqueror of Demons, and once shown in, he will show you the way. Shouldn't take Shiny with us. You will first flee from him.
Oh, Xiao, of course!
Yellow was preparing to travel to the border herself before the two entered the picture, so naturally he has been briefed on the situation. Understood, we will head out right away. This rescue mission is of the utmost importance. Director Hu must be brought back safe and sound. Consider it done. Then I'll wait here for the good news. We got lucky. If he gone, I don't know what my chances would have been if I'd gone. But don't go putting your feet up just yet, Yelan. I'm afraid I have another mission for you. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. What's the situation? The gate array. We've now found the location of the gates of life, concealment, fright, and injury. Is that right? Kichin and Ganyu are handling the gates of life and concealment, and Captain Beidou has agreed to take the Crook's fleet to guard the gate of fright. That leaves the gate of injury. I've racked my brains. Other than the Conqueror of Demons, can't think of anyone more suitable for this one than you. Oh. Zhongli? I see. It's in the chasm. Zhongli. That's right. As for the remaining 4 gates, are we working to calculate their position? We are working to calculate their positions based on what we know of the array so far. It shouldn't take long now. When I last saw Director Hu, she said that if worse comes to worse, activating the 7 and 8 gates array may be our only option. But if you have doubts, I would like to hear them. I don't know much about this magic array, but it doesn't involve obfuscating one of the people involved. That is what troubles me too. Let's continue this discussion another time. Yeah, it's not important to discuss who will be left out. Ah, there. Okay, I guess yellow vanished. You have an update from me already?
Oh, no, we were just about to head off actually.
Yeah. Just cross the counter 3 times. We're not wasting time here.
Xiao, you're already here!
Be voiced. It's you too. Where's Yelan? There's been a change of plan. Do you have any idea how dangerous this mission is? No?
We'll be fine! Danger's never stopped the traveler before, has it?
The border between life and death is a treacherous place at the best of times, and the recent disturbance will only make it more so. You will face great peril at every step of the way. There are people stranded there. We had to get them back.
Exactly! Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang.
Please, go back and tell them to send Yelan instead. You know we are a better option than her.
What? Are we not good enough?
I would feel more comfortable saying Yelan. She is privy to a secret art practiced by her clan, plus she has extensive experience in battle. If anything was to happen to Inus...
Oh, so you're just worried for his safety. Wait, but he has extensive experience in battle too. Come on, think of something.
We promised Zhongli we would go.
Huh? What do you...
So, show Xiao the Rex coin from Zhongli.
Oh, yeah, so, This is a protective talisman that Zhangli gave us. It even has the symbol of Rex Lapis on it, see? He said we'd better get Hu Tao back, safe and sound, or there will be consequences.
Yeah, I shouldn't only be updated now and join the rescue team or something. Your attempts to mislead me are futile. That coin is clearly a counterfeit. It carries only the symbol of Rex Lapis and none of his power.
Oh, drat! Zhangli swindled us!
What's worrying you, Xiao? I fear the bad karma I carry would only disturb the border further, so while I can show you to the entrance, I cannot venture inside with you.
Oh, so that's what this is about? You're worried that you won't be able to rescue us if something bad happens, huh? Paimon can understand, but still.
I'm not one you should be worried about.
Right! Hu Tao understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle this situation.
Plus, we've been there before.
Yep, that makes us the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao.
That should trust us. Very well, then hold tight.
Whoa, that was fast.
So that's actually a very fast movement, it's not a teleportation. The border should be nearby.
So, do you know the spell to open the border?
No, balancing the forces of life and death has always been the Wenshen Funeral Parlor's domain. I'm not familiar with their craft, but since the border has been disrupted, Fedor is leaking out. We simply need to find where the leak is, and that'll be your entrance. Evil Conquering.
That was amazing! So you can see Fedor?
With my adaptive perception, I can sense the presence of the abnormal. Whether it's Fedor or not, we shall see soon enough. Let's go. That.
Useless. Monsters!
Worthless!
Interesting, and we are on a permanent burst here.
Worthless!
Where's the thing? This is the place.
Looks like it was Fedor you saw back there after all.
As I said earlier, this is as far as I can accompany you, or I risk doing more harm than good. You'll be on your own from here. Don't worry, you'll be okay. Lean your head in for a second. Kaviudaka. Huh?
Huh? What did you do?
I place a witness sigil on your forehead so you can share my powers of perception. Now you'll be able to see the Fedor. There's no knowing what things are like in there, but hopefully this will help. When you find them, call my name. I will open the passage and pull you out.
Thanks, Xiao. You've thought of everything. Back in a jiffy.
Be extremely careful. Be extremely careful. Okay. Border. Enter the border. Returning to this once familiar place, you find it afflicted by a calamity of unknown origin, such that even the director of one shameful funeral parlor herself has been trapped within. If you choose to venture deeper, you must proceed with the utmost caution. This feeling like the ending of a quest. Aren't we at the second part still?
Paimon kinda recognizes this place from last time, but something feels different.
I don't know, it looks kinda generic from the earlier domains. Use show ability.
Stabilize! Reconstitute!
The path ends here. Should we jump down? Isn't that how we did it last time?
I don't know, they're expecting too much memory from me.
Huh. We're nearly at the end, right? How come we still haven't found them yet?
Man, I really don't remember that.
Also, it's kind of hard to tell that there's been a huge disaster here. It seems just as serene as last time. Maybe try using Xiao's ability.
Gather! Neutralize! Rev the engine!
No?
Hey!
Oh.
That's one of Madame Lan's rattan figures! It just ran away! Let's go after it!
Where do you go? Huh. Could that be a new companion?
The rattan figure is covered in feather! How did that happen? Let's see if there are any more.
Oh, I go. I lost it. Ah.
Why would Madame Lan leave her rattan figures here? It's like she's using them to cast some sort of spell. Well, if there's two, Paimon bets there's gotta be more.
There's something.
Ah! What's going on? Where is this? Oh, is this what the border actually looks like now? It's horrific.
No, I can't go back here.
Get ready to jump again.
This isn't something. No. I'm sleepy. Don't fall asleep, Chi-Chi. You already absorbed too much feather. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. But so sleepy.
Focus on my voice, Chi-Chi. You are not feeling sleepy. You are the most awake person in the whole world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, you are going to stay wide awake.
Whole world asleep. Chi-Chi awake. That was impressive. I didn't know hypnotism worked in reverse.
Even so, it doesn't really solve anything.
Hang in there. I'm close to figuring out how to get to the exit. Let's close my eyes in dream.
Fight it, Chi-Chi! Fight it!
A dream, huh? Alright, Chi-Chi, let me help with that. Now listen closely. This is how your dream is going to go. Picking herbs in the blazing sun, Chi-Chi wipes her brow. Picking herbs, Chi-Chi. She finds a temple on a hill and goes to seek the Tao. Temple on a hill. An old priest greets her at the door. Surprise! Her name's Hu Tao. Hu Tao? She grabs young Chi-Chi with both hands and buries her deep underground. By right lapse, she'll never be found. No, don't worry me. Help. Not so sleepy now, are you? No, wide awake, with fright.
Drat! Hu Tao, we've got a problem. Somehow they've broken through my illusion.
The monsters, you mean? Monsters.
Don't be afraid, Chi-Chi. We'll protect you.
Come on, she's always on the mountains gathering herbs.
Hotel, Madame Lan, Chi-Chi! Oh, thank goodness we finally found you.
What the? Oh, so it was you guys. In a panel.
Oh, you frightened me for a second. I thought my illusion had been undone by a bunch of monsters. How did you find this place?
Let me guess, the Qing Huan sent you. I knew she'd act if I missed our meeting.
Wow, so Hu Tao really planned ahead. She knew someone would come after her.
It's dangerous here. Time to get out.
It's not as simple as that. This place is changing constantly. Director Hu has found the exit plenty of times, but it would always close before we can get to it.
Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Call Xiao's name. It won't work. Ah, you found them. Oh, the Conqueror of Demons is coming. Why, thank you. No need, I'll open the passage now. The monsters.
Drat! They must have sensed the new way out.
Let them come. It's their funeral, courtesy of the actor Who. This will take me a minute or so.
Hurry, we gotta fend them off!
I'll help too. Will that be my party? Huh.
Time to go!
Ills be gone! Let them fly! Orders given. Orders received. Wheel of life.
Wait, was I supposed to deal with them all or just hold for just hold for enough time? Okay. So could just have left the first one down there that wasn't dead.
You see, Xiao? Told you we'd be fine.
I'm glad I made it out.
Excuse me, sir, but are you the legendary conqueror of demons?
You may spare the formalities. Is everyone okay? We're alright, but Chisham started a little too much fatter. Start from the beginning. What exactly happened? I was picking herbs, then I saw a hole. I tried to block the hole, but instead I fell in.
There's clearly something special about Chi-Chi. If I'd absorbed that much fetter, I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
Chi-Chi's condition is certainly unique, but regardless, it was still a risky call.
Well then, let's get her to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we?
I'll take her. Your work is still not done, so you should return to using Theories.
Oh, true. We shouldn't keep Ningguang waiting any longer. She's probably as stressed as a slime in a hot spring by this point, right?
I highly doubt it.
Okay, well, we can discuss that later. Let's just head back.
Back there. Oh no, not that.
Let's fly. Try and stop me.
Oh, nice.
Ningguang! We got everyone back safely!
Impressive work, Enos. You were even quicker than expected.
Paimon thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Yujing Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
See? And you thought she'd be hopping around like slime. If I can trust you, then I really don't know who I can turn to. My apologies, Lady Qinghua. I promise I'm not usually late for appointments, let alone by a whole day. Hope you can understand. No apology necessary, Director Hu. It was my mistake letting you go to the border by yourself. Don't say that. Even I didn't think the situation would get this bad. How bad is this bad? I'd like to know too, how dangerous the situation we face, and how does it compare to the previous cases? Way worse, like way worse.
Huh? So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
Well, don't forget, the border isn't part of the natural landscape. It's more like an old house that's gradually falling apart. So it requires maintenance every once in a while, sometimes every few centuries, sometimes every other decade or so, and of course, that is the responsibility of the Wenshan funeral parlor. In the past though, the worst it got was a few small feather leaks. That's an easy fix with our secret art. It burns it all away, no problem, but this time it's different. Inside the border, it's like the whole world has been turned upside down. Do you have any idea what the cause might be? Not so far, no. Maybe it's the abyss? I doubt it. I haven't found any trace of abyssal activity.
You're thinking about Natlan, right? It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly the same. Is Liyue's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan?
Yes, I've heard a little about the crisis there, but as far as I understand, the Night Kingdom is a true realm of the dead, while the border is more of a boundary between life and death. Yep, it's a demarcation line, life on one side, death on the other. So if the border fails, souls will pour out, and the whole thing becomes a chaotic mix of life and death. Just like what happened all those millennia ago.
No wonder so many people have been aging faster than normal.
What if we open one kind of won't that will be around just be hanging around? It's a symptom of death encroaching on the world of the living.
Then what should we do now?
Burning away the feather won't do any good because the issue is the border itself. Lei Qinghuang, any progress on the 7 and 8 gates method I mentioned last time? Yes, we've deduced the locations of 4 of the gates, and we should be able to pinpoint the rest of the array before long. Oh yeah, her things with butterflies and stuff is because of that thing passed down. And she'll probably be the one that will be on the obscured gate. Whoa, already? The Qinhuan doesn't mess around. Several strokes of luck were involved. Our nation is blessed with good fortune.
Wait a second. That gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du?
That's the one. You've seen the state of the border. I can't think of any other way to fix it besides a complete do-over.
Do-over? You mean make a whole new border?
No, not the whole border, just the part that's being giving us grief, which is just as well. Reconstructing the whole thing would be much more difficult. What is this 7 and 8 gates method? The 8 gates refer to the 8 key nodes in Liyue's ley lines: life, death, repose, concealment, initiation, terrain, fright, and injury. They can be used to direct the ley line's energy. Okay, those two are pretty close.
And the 7?
That's the requirement for activating the array. The array masters will select one gate from the 8 to subdue evil, cutting off its exit paths by using the ley line's power to obfuscate themselves.
What do you mean, obfuscate?
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil along with them.
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously be considering this.
No, don't worry. That's the tradition of interpretation, but people just assume that because the lone butterfly sacrificed herself. Let's not forget, they were purifying a whole god. As bad as things are now, it's still a far cry from what they had to deal with. Besides, the border isn't completely ruined, so we are only fixing one part of it. If you ask me, as long as the Array Master can withstand a huge blast of feather, they'd be just fine. Oh, do you have any proof to back up this statement, Director Who? My proof's that I know the most about life and death out of everybody here, unless anyone wants to dispute that. No one? Okay, good. Looks like we're all in agreement. In that case, we can plan our next steps as soon as the Team Quantum has found the remaining 4 gates. Director Who? There's something to add, Lady Qinhuang? No, there's something else that I'd like to ask about, but it might not be my place to do so. If you do not wish to answer, then please pretend I never said anything. Sure, what is it? Do you believe that today's border crisis could have anything to do with the Wang Hill disaster from over a decade ago?
Huh? There was a disaster at Wuwang Hill? What happened?
I don't remember how long ago did that place got
Some
wrecked.
sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. It took a lot of lives, and all the survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wuwang Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to it.
You? No, Lady Qinhuang, I don't think these two events are related. Excellent. Well, that puts my mind at ease. Everyone, let's meet here again in 2 days. We should know the locations of all the gates by then. Alright, well, I've still got a lot of preparations to make, so I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now.
Sounds good. If we're all done here, I'd better get going too.
Wait, Long Yan. Paimon meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
Oh, that. Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine. And I also have some questions I want to ask them.
I mean, we're just crossing the country now. We could go there.
Alright, then we'll see you at the
Just your
Adventurers
fan.
Guild.
What's bothering you, Ningguang? The Wuwang Hill disaster has always haunted me. Still, if Director Hu says the incidents are unrelated, I probably shouldn't pry any further. Is she back here? No?
Take me up! Rev the engines!
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Perfect timing. I literally just posted my letter.
I thought we were accompanying you.
Anyway, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
Well, yeah! Aren't the Lawns of Chenyu Vale all experts at Chiman divination or something?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Chiman arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, Wind Reader is listed as one of our ancestors in the genealogy. But my family are only distant relatives. We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only Chiman he knew was a few parlor tricks. Put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf. But I'm making more than him just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
Huh. So why exactly did you come to look for Hu Tao?
Because Grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay. But when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live. It gave Grandpa quite a fright. Fearing backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshang Funeral Parlor. Right around that time, I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Hu might know about all this.
Oh. Wait, so your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the answer, because they can fix it!
It's certainly looking that way. Apparently every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death. But so far, we are the only ones in the know.
I have another question. What's the deal with this rattan figure?
Wait, that's the one I left at Miss Yingar's shop. It's actually a product of genuine Chiman art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil to absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. You're more than welcome to keep it if you like.
So, Timeus is going bad.
When I first arrived at Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made a rattan figure and gave it to the young master there. Later on, I also sensed something similar around Timaeus, so I made another one and left it at Scent of Spring. Then I followed Director Hu to Wuwang Hill, only to find she disappeared without a trace. While I was searching the area, I found Miss Chi-Chi. She was stuck in some kind of crevice, and she seemed to be blocking something from coming through. When I tried to pull her out, We both got pulled into a cold, dark place, which I soon discovered was the border. We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Who. She'd lit some incense, and was burning Feder left and right with a flaming staff. But there was just too much. There was no way she could hope to get rid of it all. Worse still, the Feder blocked off the way we'd come in, trapping us inside. Thank goodness you came to our rescue.
Whew, what an ordeal. Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border?
Yes. Actually, that and the rattan figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of my family. She's been practicing the Chiman art since she was little. She's also the one I posed some questions to in my letter back home.
Questions about the 7 and 8 gates method.
Wow! Good guess. Yes, I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants is a necessary part of the method or not. I figured she might know.
Huh? But Hu-Tao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can withstand a strong blast of Feder.
I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Director Who for long, but I get the sense that she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes. Sure, she talks a lot, and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics, but she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private thoughts. It's like she's already got a plan, and is keeping it to herself.
You mean, you think she lied to us?
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident at Wuwang Hill from a decade ago?
Yep. Hu-Tao said that it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening now. Are you saying they actually are related?
Do you know anything about what happened back then, Lanyang?
I just heard that there was a flood. But given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wuwang Hill. I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. But now, I can't help but wonder if it was some sort of ritual to try and fix the border. Anyway, the ceremony was hosted jointly by two former directors of the Wangsheng funeral parlor, namely Hu-Tao's father and grandfather.
Oh, really? Hu-Tao's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange. So you think there's more to the story, huh?
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few days.
I guess we should go talk to her ourselves.
Huh? You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she shuts us out?
Then that's her choice. All you can do is try. Then you can keep poking her till she tells the truth now.
Alright, let's go find her and take it from there.
I hope my family will write back to me soon.
Well... they use pigeons in most times. So yeah, it's probably faster to send a letter, get back, than travel there and get right.
Hu-Tao!
Hey, Span, what's up? We haven't spoken in 5 minutes, saying you're missing me already.
Yep, so we thought we'd come hang out with you. What were you looking at just now?
Something so amazing you wouldn't believe it, but I'm not showing you. Why? Is it a secret photo of me? Seriously though, you probably shouldn't joke about that. You don't want to jinx it. Jinx it how? Well, the people in this picture keep appearing in my dreams lately. and none of them are around anymore. So keeping you out of the picture is probably for the best. Alright, I'll quit joking around. Here, take a look.
Huh? Wait, are they?
That's a picture, not a drawing. Yeah, my dad and my grandpa. Without this picture, I probably have forgotten what my dad looks like by now. When he passed, I was still too young to understand what was going on. So how did you get post of director if you were so young? Everything I know about my dad, I learned from my grandpa. So what happened to him? There was a border incident on Wuwang Hill about a dozen years ago. My dad tried using the art of Homa to burn away the feather, but he slipped up and suffered a little exposure to it. He died on the spot.
That's awful. So, is that what made Wuwang Hill the way it is today?
Yes, his mistake didn't just cost him his own life. It took most of the village out and left lasting changes on Wuwang Hill itself. Thankfully, my grandpa managed to deal with the fallout, but that's not to say he escaped unscathed. He didn't even make it to the 60 before he passed. So your grandpa was affected by the incident with your dad? Well, he never admitted it, of course, but given how fit and healthy he was before that, I would expect him to have a few more years in him.
Sounds like you blame your dad for all this.
No. How could I not? He didn't really sound like that. It would be one thing if he was just a spoiled brat who never amounted to anything, but he was a genius. He was, and still is, the best spellcaster in our family for generations. Grandpa always called me gifted for mastering the ancient arts by the age of 8, but by the time my dad was 8, he was already hosting rituals and incinerating feather all by himself. Fixing the border crisis should have been a piece of cake for him, and he messed up. Who else is there to blame if not him?
But maybe the question is, why did he mess up?
Because he was an unworthy director. Every past director has burned away all their belongings when they pass on, leaving at most 1 or 2 items behind. My grandpa, for example, left only his hat behind, but my dad left a whole pile of stuff, including this meaningless picture.
But doesn't that show how much he cared?
No, all it shows that he was unable to let go, and the fact that he couldn't go is precisely why he failed during the ritual. He was too attached to his aging father, his young daughter, and the world where we were all together. That's why he hesitated in that final moment, because he was afraid to die. He lost focus and death won, taking his life and many others. In this line of work, we know better than anyone how hard letting go can be. We see it all the time, but as funeral directors, it's the one thing we cannot allow ourselves to fall victims to. Like Grandpa always said, we should live in life and die in death. That's the whole base of the Wangshan funeral parlor's existence. Unfortunately, with my dad, these teachings went in one ear and out the other. He really let everyone down.
You don't need to be so hard on him. Sure, he made a mistake, but he can't have meant for things to turn out this way.
You're missing the point, my little Paimon. It's precisely because he's my dad that I choose not to hold back. There isn't a father in the world who would disapprove of their daughter being outspoken, because a father's biggest fear is that once he's not around anymore, his daughter will never get to be that carefree, sassy little kid ever again. So I'm gonna keep talking trash about him all at once, and on the off chance he ever overhears me, I know he'll take some comfort from knowing that I never stopped being myself and living my life my way. Anyway, so that's a brief story of Wuwang Hill for you. Anything else on the agenda? Thank you for being so open with us. Did you think I'd hide it from you? No, we're better buds than that. Plus, you did just rescue me from the border, So I owe you big time. Answering your questions seems like the least I can do. Shouldn't you only be around for more support?
Alright, in that case, Paimon has one last question. Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated.
Yes, in my highly professional opinion, yes.
Okay! That's all Paimon wanted to hear.
Try not to dwell too much on all this stuff, okay? There are still 2 days to go, so check out the street fair and enjoy yourselves. You said yourself, remember? You gotta keep a reasonable work-life balance. I'll see you at Genshin Impact in 2 days. This time, we're gonna turn death to ashes. Guys, seriously, go rest and relax while you can. We have a big job coming up in 2 days' time. Okay, just in case I spend 2 days getting things offline, let's wait 2 days here and then we'll pause around here. Yeah, it's always nice when we're around here. The camera goes there.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude.
Today's the day Ningguang said to meet up again. Let's head to Yujing Terrace!
Okay, now let's not. I guess here. Okay. So, alright, let me just get things here. Since I got those 2, I'm trying to get Tartaglia here. Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna pause here. Maybe tomorrow or the day after I'll continue the story. So now I'm off.